What's up everyone, Lord MC here, back again with another video, this time on APE and AMC. I've been getting a lot of DMs to cover AMC and APE with regards to harmonics, so I will get into that. Excuse me first of all if my voice sounds a little bit off, a little raspy here. Had a crazy weekend celebrating my favorite soccer team going to the finals, Go to Luca FC. So we will get right into that, but first let me preface by saying I'm not a financial advisor. None of the things I ever say in my videos or anywhere else is ever financial advice. So question everything, do your own research, and come out with your own conclusions. So let's get right into it. APE on Friday had a very interesting day, closing at 267, where it did go as high as 277 and as low as 242 on the day. We did get a close here above the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA was at 265, so closing above 267 is bullish. So what do we see going on forward on APE? First, let's look at the volume. Volume is harmonic here. The increase in volume as price increases, right? So we want to see this going into next week. So what are our levels of support and resistance, and where harmonics is telling us this price might go, right? But before I get into that, I just want to take the favorite tracement tool, give you an idea of where this could go, possibly go to, especially with all the the dilution news. Whenever that completes, this thing can skyrocket. I don't know where the price is going to go. I can't give you a number. It won't give you a number. I just know that if there's a squeeze potential in this can go parabolically insane, right? Either 3618 has it conservatively at $34, but can it go higher? Yes, who knows? Why not, right? I have no idea. So I'm going to take it day by day. The next level here of resistance would be at the 23.6 retracement at 365. On the daily, there's no harmonics yet because it's still a little bit too early for this to form anything, but we do have harmonics in other time frames. So the one I am interested in APE right now is this bullish crab on the 4-hour. So it did a type 2 reaction, a clear type 2 reaction, and it fell way below hop, right? So now it wants to do a type 1 reaction, and where that level would be, next level of resistance would be at 316. And then possibly 341. XA at the 1618 of this bullish crab would be at 378. Target 1 would be 445, and then target 2 at $5.09 if it decides to go up there. On the 1-hour, I believe there is going to be resistance before we even get to $3. The 2-hour here has resistance here at 289. So we can break that as it's approaching here the 200 EMA. I think on a lot of time frames it has a little bit of resistance here, a little bit of chop. 3-hour has it around 343. So I believe a key break here of call it 290 can send us above $3 quickly. So we will see where that takes us coming into tomorrow. Should be interesting. I am very bullish on this. You got here on even the 4-hour, you got almost a the 20 crossing over the 50 EMA here, the pink over the blue. So if we get that push here and continued volume here, this thing can go off, right? In a squeeze play, I know it's approaching here overbought, but in a squeeze play, none of the indicators actually even matter. So we will see where that goes. That's all I have for APE as of now harmonically. Jumping over here to AMC. So AMC on Friday did close with very low volume, 14.9 million volume. It did go as high as 657 before closing the day at 649. So where do I see AMC? Where do I see AMC going coming into this week? I would like it to close above the 21 EMA here, which is at 693. If we can get above that, the next level of resistance would be at this horizontal line I drew, which looks like it's been in this trading range here. So if it, and it's also where this 50 EMA is exactly. So if we can get above this, it would be very bullish, and we start looking at this new trading range between 792 and then 1028, where you will have resistance. If you break above the 21 EMA at 696, you'll have it at 792, and then the 50 SMA around 870, and on and so forth. So AMC here, I've been tracking mostly on the 3-day time frame. It's been this pattern here on the bat pattern here, 3-day bullish bat pattern that was generated back all the way in May, is the one, in my opinion, the most important harmonic here for AMC. And this time frame is very specifically important in possibly looking at a potential squeeze play should things happen, right? I'm going to go over real quick what that scenario is. If you can tell here, back before the June squeeze here, you see the golden cross here, the 50 EMA crossing over the 200 EMA, so the blue over the green. Once we had that crossover, this wasn't a lagging indicator here. After we closed 3 days afterwards, we hit all-time highs. So for that to happen, price needs to be above, obviously, the 50 and the 200 EMA. We almost had that type of situation here happen back in August, right? The EMAs, the blue EMAs, was almost curling up to cross over the 200 EMA and potentially have that golden cross, but we quickly got shut down, right? When that shit halted, we came back down, and unfortunately, those EMAs never crossed, and we came back down, right? Instead, now we had a death cross here on the 50 over the under the 200 SMA here, and we had price moving to the downside. So what I want to see for AMC to potentially start looking like it might shoot up parabolically, maybe, hopefully, possibly, is for those EMAs to start curling up. Right now, we are clearly underneath the 9, the 13, the 21, and the 50 and the 200 EMAs. So what I would like to see first is a break above, because it looked like it wants to start curling up to do a type 1 reaction again, right? So the next level of resistance I would have is 707, and then this horizontal line I drew at 792, which is a key point here that it's been trading in, right? It broke up before going to the all-time high, and then obviously this is a trading range where we also broke down, and so we can get above here, 792. We can start looking at 820 at the 21 EMA, and then the ABCD of this bullish bat pattern at the 886, which is $9.19. In my opinion, getting above 919, which it would be very, very bullish, we could potentially start looking at 1238, and a break of 1238 down the line could send this right to the 20s. Minimum target 1, and then target 2 would be 2985. If there's a squeeze play, everybody has their own levels here, but the 1618 would be at 68, and the 3618 would be at 145. So we still have a little bit of time for that to happen. We want to see coming into this week is volume increasing on the daily. So the reason why I believe the 919 is a key number, because back then when I called out on June, like during that, before the July run, before the August run, I said if AMC starts breaking up above 919 with volume, you could potentially start looking at 1238, and that's exactly what it did here. Once it started breaking up above, maybe got retested again, but this time the volume came in and we had that August run, right? Now we came back down, unfortunately, but I believe that's this key level here, 919, breaking up above it with volume. We are probably going to get some resistance here, probably going to have a retest, but if we retest and then explode to the upside, we could see 1238 really quick, and breaking 1238 could send this off. Hopefully this looks like this would be happening like around December, January, maybe sooner, but we need these EMAs to start curling up. The 50, in my opinion, crossing over that 200 EMA would complete that golden cross, and it would potentially make AMC moon. To what number, I can't give you that number, but to me, AMC looks bullish. I would be very, very, very bullish if it gets above 919. That is my target here for a continuation run. So hopefully we can get that. But I am seeing resistance here for this week. Can possibly hit $9, maybe $10. Hopeful. But we will see. We want volume to start picking up, and we might get news. What that news is, I don't know, but AMC looks like it wants to run. So real quick, that's all I have for AMC. I know I'm not going to make a video on other tickers. I want to cover real quick SPY, where I see the market might be going. So Friday had a finish at 374.29. It went as high as 374.80, low being 363.54. So this was exactly another bear trap. Like I mentioned, it was going to happen. Clear bear trap. It exactly closed just below my horizontal line here at 374.67, which I have, and I've been saying that if we have a clear break here of this 374.67 with volume, SPY is probably going to go to 381 potentially, right? That would be target 2 here at 381.74, which is also where the 50 EMA is. So volume did come in crazy to prior days, right? So what we want to see is more volume coming in to the buy side if we are bullish that this is going to go to 381. I know people are calling out for 400 plus. I'm taking it day by day. I'm taking it what Harmonics are telling me. So the Harmonics are telling me the next target is 381 and then possibly 393. I believe it's on the 4-hour. There's a Harmonic here, yeah. So the Harmonic here generated a deep crab, right? And it's looking like it's doing a type 1 reaction. The type 1 reaction, like again, target 1 would be 380. So that's why I say on a daily, it may look like we're probably going to test 381. So this would, confirm that on the 4-hour at least. 380 would be the first target. Obviously, we would have resistance going up there. The target 2 it was calling out at 399.79. So can I see SPY going there if it does a clean type 1 reaction? Why not, right? But right now, I'm targeting 380. There's a lot of shit going on. You got the midterms going. It's gonna start coming up. You got PCE data is gonna come out this coming week. You got news. You got Ukraine news. You got Russian news. You got a bunch of stuff that's going on, China news. So at any given moment, things can go south, and we have to be prepared for that. So if SPY doesn't get above the 374.67, the next level of support would be around 372, and then if it loses 372, you're going to be some chop all the way down to 365. So that's what I have for SPY. I am bullish, especially the earnings is going to be playing a key role this coming week when we got Microsoft, Apple, the big boys are reporting earnings. So that is going to be interesting to see. So we need a clean break above 374.67 for us to continue going and test probably this descending broadening wedge here. The top here would be around 377, but a clean break of 374 sends us to possibly retest 381.74. If not, we lose 374. If we lose 374, the next level of support would be 371. Breaking 371 would probably send us back to 367, and losing 367, you're looking at 365, and then the level of support between 363 and 361 is very important. Losing that will probably take us back to the 350s. So we will see what that brings, but that's all I have for you guys. If you like this video, please consider giving me a like, commenting, subscribing to the channel does help me out. But I will be streaming live tomorrow morning on Twitch 15 minutes before open, so if you want to follow me on there, the link is in my description. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Get some rest, and let's get right into it tomorrow, because I do think we're going to have a very bullish week ahead of us. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.